Go live right now to Port Colborne, where Premier Doug Ford is speaking. Let's listen in.
Because they had...
Well, I always follow the lead of my ministers, and he's doing an incredible job, Minister Sarkaria. But I'm also in the belief, let's sit down and listen to what they have in mind.
When it comes to the TDSB and the protest that you spoke about yesterday, you did speak about the need for accountability and investigation. Is that something your government's going to get involved in, and do you think people need to be losing their jobs here?
Well, you know, I had a conversation with the Minister of Education, Minister Dunlop, yesterday, and I've asked her to investigate the situation. Folks, we can't have our kids going to any protest. It doesn't matter what type of protest it is. There should be in school learning math and arithmetic, spelling and geography, history. That's what we need to do. We can't be dragging them out of school and going to protests. It just doesn't cut it. And I think every parent believes in that. They should be in school learning. So we'll find out. We'll get down to the bottom of it.
Hi, Premier. Al Sweeney from CHCH Hamilton.
Hi, Al.
A couple questions for you. Here's a surprise for you for the first one.
Yep.
This event today, you had the battery plant, you got this event today. What does this mean for this area around Port Colborne? What do you make of that?
Well, it means jobs and opportunities and giving people a leg up, knowing that they'll be able to maybe put a deposit down on a home, or maybe make sure they meet their mortgage payments and pay rent. It's certainty. We're giving people certainty here as the investments are coming through. We're going to be turning sod over at Sai Kasei. That's going to be a massive opportunity as well with JBL. There's a lot of action happening in Port Colborne right now, and we're just very grateful for the cooperation of the mayor and the region and the city council. They play an absolute critical role in opportunities like that, and we're very grateful for the relationship. And the federal government as well, too. When all three levels of government work together, we're unstoppable.
Another question for you, Premier. Following your comments yesterday about homeless people, some of them should get off their butts and go to work, get a job.
Yeah.
Tomorrow in Hamilton, the City Council is going to be considering a plan to set aside part of the city, build tiny homes in this area for homeless people, and they would provide them with food, medicine, security, and other things, costing millions of dollars of taxpayers' money. What do you think of that plan? Is that a good idea?
Sure. If we can give them shelter, give them an opportunity, get them back on their feet, have an address, they can go out and apply for new opportunities. Like I said yesterday, if there's anyone out there maybe have mental health issues, addictions, have a disability, I'm always going to take care of those people for the rest of their lives. You're young, you're healthy, and you can work. You have to find gainful employment. That's what you need to do. You can't, we spend over $1 billion. We have 1 million people that are on Ontario Works or ODSP. We need to get these folks back working. ODSP, I have no problem taking care of people. But I got to give a shout out to people on ODSP that are out there and they're working even part-time. I love those folks.
Sorry, Premier, could I ask Minister Fedeli a question?
Yeah, sure.
And maybe Mr. Tremblay may want to answer this. What's the biggest impact of this going to be, do you think, here in Port Colborne, this area?
Oh, it's the lives of people who are going to have meaningful employment. We've been working so well with companies around the world. That statistic that I talked about, 137 companies from around the world coming to Ontario. They are providing jobs. In Ontario, we have created last year.
Well, we've been listening to Premier Ford speaking in Port Colborne, taking some questions from reporters on a variety of issues.